I would like to invite to stage Savas Kazantzides.
Hello? Yes. So, let's play the call.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
So, did you hear anything weird in this casual conversation? Well, let me tell you what. This was not a conversation between two human beings. One of them was an artificial intelligence. It was a program written by Google and tested in real life. So if you think artificial intelligence is very far down the road, well, it's not. It's around the corner. So technology will disrupt the way we travel and will transform completely the way we take the decisions in the traveling process. So let's have a look and okay. So let's picture that. Let's picture we are in the year 2050 and we have our future traveling. Who is deciding where to go? How he's going to do that? Probably he's going to use a VR technology device, a virtual reality device, with which he's going to travel around the globe and see what is interesting, and he will choose the destination, and then he will buy the ticket and get to this destination. And when he enters inside the hotel, he's going to see that the slippers are going to be exactly his shoe size because they were printed, 3D printed with a 3D printing technology. And when he looks around the walls, he's going to see the holograms of his favorite pictures or celebrities. So in that case, Maria Callas, which she will be singing La Bohème, and it will be heard from the speakerphones of the hotel. So picture that services will be totally customized and personalized to the tiniest detail. And then, what she's going to do the next day? Well, obviously, he's going to go out to the city. How is she going to choose where to go and where to see? Easy. With the augmented reality, he can choose where to go, where to see, and how he's going to do that. And what will happen if, let's say, he wants to change his schedule, and instead of taking the train tomorrow, he wants to take it the day after? Again, he will go and use a chatbot. The chatbot is really on a boom. And let me give you some examples. Radisson Blu hotels are using for their Edwardian collection hotels, they're using a chatbot already called Edward, and it's provide full customer service. And in the US, in Texas specifically, a company called South by Southwest, they used last year, they used a chatbot inside the Facebook Messenger application. And in 1 year alone, this chatbot answered 56,000 questions. Can you imagine how many manpower hours have been saved only from this chatbot? And chatbots are a form of artificial intelligence, of course. The second factor that will change the way of traveling will be the Internet of Things. I'm pretty sure you hear a lot of these things. So what the heck is that, Internet of Things? Well, I'll tell you what. In the year 2030, there will be 1 trillion devices connected with each other, with your phone, and with the cloud. Meaning everything from smart clothes to toasters, to washing machines, to running treadmills will be connected with your phone. And that means that everything will be in your hands. The basic port of search, of decision making will be your phone. So we should start worrying not how our presentation looks like on the PC or the laptop or the iMac, or how it looks on the paper. We should be worrying how the presentation looks like on the smartphone. And we have to give it a very interactive content. And by interactive content, I mean videos, links, reviews, everything that will make this an engaging experience for the future traveler. Unfortunately, another factor will be the climate change. And we know that this is happening. This is not something in theory. And for starters, when we're planning, let's say, our holidays in Costa del Sol in Spain in summertime, it will not be feasible because it will be too hot. Your Christmas holidays in the Alps, forget about them. There will be no snow. You will have to head much northern in Europe. And what about those dreamy, shiny little paradise islands in the Caribbean? Well, most of the time they will be inaccessible due to the frequency and the intensity of the hurricanes. So holidays will be changed where they go. And then another factor was very, very well pointed out by Jean-François Ferret, who is the CEO of the small luxury hotels of the world. And he said, you know what? Expect cities like Barcelona, Amsterdam, and Dubrovnik and Venice to be scratched out from our bucket list. Why? Because these cities, they already suffer from over-tourism. And they're already taking measures of slowing down the flow of travelers. And that means the second tier and third tier cities will arise, and we should be focusing on them. And these cities, and more to come probably in the future, will have to place some measures like Bhutan, which has, as you know, the certain amount of spending per day per traveler, or they will pull quotas like we have in Machu Picchu in Peru, or they will have a random system of selecting with lottery the travelers. And furthermore, they will certainly impose very hefty tourist taxes to make travelers come less and less in their cities. And the final factor that will change the way of traveling will be the demographic. And by demographic, we mean how the population will look like, how it's going to be split in the future. So we're looking at about 27% of the population to be seniors. And seniors will be people who have the disposable income to travel, and they want to travel, and they want luxury holidays. Luxury traveling will be a trend still in the future. However, here we have the first and the last mile challenge. And what do we mean by that? We mean from the moment I step out from the doorstep and I go to the airport or the port to take the plane or the boat to go to my destination, and from the destination, how do I reach the hotel? We're talking about people with reduced mobility and physical challenges. That means we need to be able to design seamless and smooth and comfortable experiences from the first mile till the last mile. And finally, the millennials. The millennials will account for 20% of the population, and we're talking about the year 2050. Millennials will be between 45 and 60 years old, and the total market is estimated to be about $15 trillion. So, how do millennials will be selecting where to travel? With their second nature, which is the mobile phone, the smartphone, and it's attached to them. So, we are looking now how to satisfy those people. Well, I have one specific phrase, what I call Instagrammable experiences. This is what we should be offering them. And also, in the future, for the millennials, it would be very very clear what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. So for them, it will be very important, not where they go, but how do they go there. Sustainability is not a trend. Sustainability is here to stay. Sustainability will be a way of life. And in the conversations, they will be talking how they went to the destination, and they will be proud of the activities they did because they will discussing them like they discuss now, if they are vegans or they have a Tesla. And you know what? An Airbnb study showed, this Airbnb study was done in 5 cities in China, in Europe, and the USA, and showed that millennials value more the personal experiences versus physical possession. What does that mean? In plain words, it means they like to travel more rather than own a nice watch or a nice car. So they will be traveling 4 to 5 times per year, however, for shorter periods, but more compact and condensed experiences. And, well, so here comes the big question now. Are we ready to incorporate all those trends and changes in our everyday business life? Is technology a scary thing? Well, I don't think it's scary by itself. Technology alone improved our life expectancy by 7 years in the last 30 years. What is scary is the bad use of technology or the overuse of technology. So let's ask ourselves this question. What should we be doing differently as of tomorrow to be ready for tomorrow? Thank you very much.